These are the Ford Performance High Performance 9mm spark plug wires in red for the 79 to 95 5-liter and 5.8-liter Mustang. Spark plug wires are a common upgrade on the pushrod 5-liter. They're easy to do and essential to a well-running car. They can also add a touch of color or a clean look under the hood. This kit from Ford Performance is a popular kit at a very affordable price. These have fixed 90-degree boots, and they're an upgrade over the factory wires, all for about 40 bucks. The install for these is easy. It's a 1 out of 3 wrenches in the difficulty meter, and they'll take you about a half an hour to get on the car. So how are these an upgrade over the factory spark plug wires? They deliver more spark. They have a low resistance conductor, so they lose less spark as it travels through the wire. They're also larger than the factory wires are. These are 9mm wires, and if you compare these to the stock wires, you're gonna see that they're beefier for sure. Internally, Ford Performance uses a wire that's wrapped with a blue silicone insulation and a wire-wound conductor. Keeping up on your ignition parts like your coil, spark plug wires, cap and rotor, and spark plugs is always important, but especially so on the older 5-liters. If one piece of the ignition puzzle is fizzing out or needs replacement, then the whole system suffers, and you'll notice it when you're driving. These wires are a direct performance replacement. That means that they're a direct replacement for the stock wires, but they're higher performance than the stock wires are, so they're an upgrade. Even if you aren't looking for a high performance upgrade, these are still a good stock replacement. You won't be messing anything up by adding a higher output wire to your system, so this really is a good option for anyone looking to replace their spark plug wires. I will say that when you're looking over your car for a tune-up, they should keep in mind those other items that I just mentioned. If you're looking for new spark plug wires, it's a really good idea to replace the cap and rotor while you're at it, since that isn't expensive to do. You're also going to want to check out your coil too. If you're having trouble with your car currently, it's a good idea to just replace all of these things in one shot. If your car has old components that aren't working that well, you're going to notice a big difference in how the car runs. The install for these is easy. It's straightforward and it's only going to take about a half an hour to do. Alright guys, so the first thing you're going to want to do is pop your hood, and the Ford Performance wires are labeled 1 through 8 so you know exactly which cylinder each spark plug wire goes to, but I'm going to show you how to do this install one by one. That way you don't take any chances of connecting a spark plug wire in the wrong area, therefore causing a lot of issues when you go to start your car. Alright guys, so we are going to do each spark plug wire one by one just so we don't have any mistakes and we make sure everything's lined up properly. We're going to start right here at cylinder number 1. I'm going to disconnect the spark plug wire at the spark plug, then come up here and disconnect it at the cap. You'll hear a clicking noise or a popping noise, and the same thing goes for when you go to install your new wire. You're going to want to just press until you feel it pop into place. Alright, so each of the Ford Performance spark plug wires are labeled. You can see the number right here. They're labeled number 1 through 8 so you know exactly which cylinder each wire belongs to. Alright guys, so we're halfway done now. We're going to move over to the other side and start with cylinder number 5. white cylinder wires on. Now we just need to do our coil wires. Alright guys, so I have all of the wires ran now. At this point, everything is loosely run. You can go back in if you want to and arrange your wires, just make them look nicer, get them up off of your valve covers if you want, and away from any other hot components. That's going to cover things for the Ford Performance 9mm spark plug wires for the 79 to 95 5-liter and 5.8-liter Mustang. You can always check them out more online right here at AmericanMuscle.com.